The opening scene of the new controversial MTV drama Skins shows a young woman, half naked, looking strung out and anorexic, sneaking into her house. As the camera pans closer, you see she's not more than 16 years old. Considering her appearance, it's just a little jarring. Skins is fashioned after the popular award-winning British drama now entering its 5th season. It's a scripted show that aims to depict teen life. If by teen life the creators mean drug-addled, sex-obsessed kids between ages 15 and 17. There's profanity, nudity, simulated drug use, masturbation, and sex. The actors are teenagers, some of whom have no experience. The trouble for the network isn't so much that it's being accused by media watchdogs of coming very close, if not crossing the line, into child pornography. That's easy enough to fix. It's that so far a handful of advertisers have pulled their dollars from the show. While I was catching up on British episodes, I happened to read a news article about a recent study concluding that youth of today are less empathetic and more narcissistic than 10 years ago. Could this be directly related to the pushing the envelope mentality that now dominates popular culture? Instead of asking why teens might be engaging in more risky behavior than ever before, online and in real life, we seem to be more concerned with defending our right to bear all. Most TV and pop culture critics support Skins. They say it's art imitating life. They point out the show has teen advisors, and the network itself says it's not necessarily meant for teenage viewing. But if not teens, then who? The line of decency, respect, and good taste is so blurred in television and popular culture these days that it's very difficult to argue whether or not something has indeed crossed it. That's the main reason shows like these end up wiggling out of trouble. But should they? Extreme close-up shots on impossibly innocent faces of kids portraying situations that are far too adult has a cringe factor. I think we're exposing our kids to too much of our own envelope-pushing entertainment. Now, I'm not naively suggesting that teenagers don't rebel. Every generation has its own version of breaking the rules, just as every era of film and TV has had its share of controversy with child stars. Who can forget Jodie Foster's 1976 role as a teenage hooker in Taxi Driver? She was 13 at the time. And in 1978, a 12-year-old Brooke Shields portrayed a prostitute in Pretty Baby. I don't agree with preemptive censorship, but when it comes to the exploitation of children, in order to gain advertisers and eyeballs, I have to question it. And I also question parents who send their teens off to work to disrobe for cameras, to simulate drug use and random sex, not to mention outsized disrespect to parents, teachers, and any authority figure at all, which is quite frankly just as off-putting. Equally unsettling is seeing the actors promoting and defending the show, all for the holy grail of fame. I'm not sure about you, but this is where I draw a very thick line. For The Agenda with Steve Paikin, I'm Carla Lucchetta.